ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes.
And greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's all doing great. It's another day in the bus. They did an update yesterday, but we're still in the beta phase of the bus. But it seems to be a wee bit more stable. They've done a few more tweaks, nothing major, but I'm really enjoying it, as I say every time that I play the bus. So, what's going to happen today is we're going to try and complete a route. Yesterday we were going from the airport out to the other end of the route, and then it actually showed a return route which I didn't complete, so I was only doing half of it. I thought it was like a second route or something, so we're probably going to give that a go. And hopefully all the bots are sorted out today. Yesterday everybody kept getting timed out, and that was a wee bit annoying. And I just realised I've got a graphic image up there. I should have noticed that. Not to worry. There we go. Should be sorted. Yeah, I was messing about with OBS a lot today, and I'm still not sharing my desktop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was using OBS a lot today, and hopefully got everything all sorted. It's definitely a work in progress, and it's only been like 3 days now, but a lot of work, a lot of fun. So let's get into the bus. I'm just going to go through the graphic options actually, because they do seem to change daily. That's one thing that they haven't fixed. Lens flares, it just doesn't seem to want to save what I set that to, but that's okay. Let's have a look. Anti-aliasing, yeah, that's fine. If you put it on high, everything becomes extremely soft on the graphics. It's very, very difficult to actually watch, to be honest. So let's accept that. Okay. Let's get the route sorted out, and let's get the show on the road. So what we're going to do is we're going to do for a different day. Let's do February the 14th. There we go. A bit later in the day as well, I think. Want to be able to see the road without any rain or anything obscuring the lanes. So let's have a look at this tour one. Sunny start. Right, let's get going. And one thing I have noticed is I'm getting that feedback that I was getting yesterday, but that's my own stupidity for the way that I've got it set up. But hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and I've increased the game audio as well, so that the announcer when she's announcing what the next bus stop is, you should be able to hear that clearer as well. But please feel free to give me some feedback in the chat. Alright, let's get on the bus. Good morning. Alright, and as we do every day, let's get the trip computer sorted. 89146. And they don't want a ticket. Excellent. So, today I've made 100% sure I don't have the bendy bus. And I do apologise, that's not the correct name, but it's the 15-metre bus. And yesterday I was looking at the buses, and I ended up driving the 15-metre bus and I didn't realise it. So when I took a turn a wee bit too sharp, I ended up bumping the rear of the vehicle. But I don't accept responsibility. I accept responsibility for not knowing which bus I was driving. But yeah, this is definitely a lot better using the Thrustmaster steering wheel. Look at that, beautiful out there. And I spent a lot of hours working on the bots last night. I was up till 2 o'clock this morning actually, and I've shut down the Streamlabs bots because all they seemed to do was block everybody. and I could never figure out why, because it actually showed they were turned off. But teething problems, nothing major. And it's great to see a few of you guys that are watching already. Welcome along, and I hope you enjoy watching the stream. 30 kilometers an hour and I'm already speeding. And the plan today is, like I said, is to actually finish the route. I get to the far end and I think I'm done, and I realise I'm not. But I only realised that yesterday when I didn't actually get this break. When I didn't actually get any notification that the route had been finished. And I'm looking at the map and I'm thinking, what's the rest of that line doing? And I'll show you what I'm talking about actually. There we go. So there we are, we're starting up at the airport, up on the top left. And the route is all the way down here to, let's have a look. There we go, Alexanderplatz. And I thought that's where it finished, because when you're going to the airport, this is where you start. But no, if you have a look, I need to backtrack all this way until we get to here, and then there's a whole new part of the route I've never even been on. And the map is a little bit flaky if you haven't been on the stream before. Around this area here, it tells you to go down to this junction here, but you can't. So I need to make sure I turn down here. And yes, I do forget. And I've done it a dozen times before, but I need to make sure I at least try. And but that's it. So hopefully it'll be a lot longer journey today, and I'll actually see some of the scenery that I haven't seen before. And I think I'm turning left here, in the wrong lane as normal. Yeah, we've got a car on my left as well. The AI traffic isn't that bad, like I'm saying. I've seen worse driving in real life, to be honest. So let's get this AI traffic out my way, and then I can nip round. There we go. But yeah, just looking forward to a nice relaxing day driving along in the bus. And I'm hoping that the stream is coming through okay. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, sir. It's very, in fact I'm saying sir, it could be a lady, but I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I hope you're enjoying the stream. The thing about this stream is it's just all about chilling out, relaxing, having some good company with good people. Have a drink of beer or a coffee or a hot chocolate or a little drop of scotch. But it's just relax and drive along in the bus. I very much appreciate that follow. So as I say every time, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I know we all have days that are challenging, but hopefully we get a chance to relax and chill out. And if you want to keep me company while you're doing that, then you're more than welcome. And I'm looking at the stream and it seems to be twitching a wee bit, but that's no pun intended. But I hope that it's coming through okay. Pink bus on the left. What if that'll ever move? It's part of the static scenery. And as I say every stream for some reason, the sky is washed out, but that's fine. It's a very, very early axis simulator at the moment, and I'm sure they're working on it. And when they upgrade it to the latest version of the graphics engine, I'm sure they'll fix it. Air Berlin. I don't think I've been along here at this time of the day so far. This is the first one for me. It looks completely different. Ah, we got some passengers. Hey, hi Rascal 5. I hope you're having a grand day, mate. Alrighty. And I'm even going to let the passengers sit down for today. There we go. Ah, excellent. Okay. Well, that's very kind of you, mate. Yeah, the Llama's another guy who's very chilled out, very relaxed. And I enjoy his streams as well. He's a man of my own heart. But so, as I said, it's very, very kind of you to pop along and say hello. What you'll find about my driving in the bus is I never actually look at the speedometer. I'm either speeding or at the moment I'm doing 20 kilometers too slow, but yeah. They don't penalise you for being on time at the moment or late. It's such an early access game. But yeah, I do enjoy the flight simulators, but lately I've been in Truck Simulator and since last week the bus, when they just released it. I'm not following Rascal. You're saying that you like how dynamic it is. What's that, my friend? Not fully understanding your comment, mate. But as I said, I hope that the stream itself seems to be okay. I'm watching it in the stream manager. It seems very choppy. Can you confirm that it looks okay, Rascal? Yeah, the view does move around with the steering wheel. That's one of the options that you can set up, and I like it because at the moment I'm not using Track IR. I like Track IR, but it can make you motion sick if you're watching it on a stream. And I've got a bad habit of, looking up to see the Twitch stream chat. That's difficult to say. And then looking back down at the game, then looking left at the other monitor. And it makes for a lot of motion sickness, I think. But yeah, I do like it. Bit pixelated. Okay. And I'm not quite sure why, but I am downscaling it as well to 1280 from the actual game itself. But yeah, the wife's actually working upstairs using my internet, so that could be why. Yeah, I turned a lot of the graphics off, like lens flare and bloom and stuff like that. It never really actually adds anything for me. That's just my own preference. Okay, thanks Rascal, I'm glad it's okay for you. Now I didn't hear the lady announce the bus stop. Either that or I tuned her out, perhaps. Alright. So do you ever think you'll play this yourself, Rasco? It's, as I was telling Llama yesterday, is I enjoy watching more streams than I actually do myself. I like to sit there with a glass of beer or whatever, and I was watching the Llama the other day, and I watched Two Tone Murphy, a really great streamer. Yeah, Euro Truck Sim. I love that as well. And the thing is, they're all driving simulators, but they got different goals. This one, to me, it looks like it's a replacement to OMSI. And I don't know if you've ever seen OMSI. It's got a cult following, and it's a bus simulator, exactly like this is. And they've only got a couple of developers, and the graphics are a bit flaky, and it keeps crashing. And that's not a criticism. They've done a wonderful job. But this I see is the next version up. It's almost like Microsoft Flight Simulator is the next version up from FSX. And, and that's the way I look at it. This is just a new generation of bus simulators. But Fernbus is another one that I've got that I've never actually loaded up, and that's a coach simulator. So okay. Did you hear that lady talking, mate? I'm hoping you did. It's a little attention to detail. I actually turned all the settings down, all the audio settings except for the announcer, just so that people on the stream could hear it. Okay, I just think it adds that wee bit extra to the simulator. Yeah, I agree. A lot of the simulators are like that, mate. But this one I got, it's early access. I like what I saw, and the fact that these guys did Fernbus, and they also did Tourbus as well. I thought, let's have a look at this. And even when you go to the menu options on this, it says it's alpha access on it, and then the updates are beta. So that's how early in the development phase we are with this. And obviously they've done these other driving simulators, so they're basing it on that. But once they get more routes in place, and the next thing I think they're going to be looking at is AI buses. You probably noticed there've been no buses passing us so far, and that's something that they will be working on. They've got a lot of stuff on their plan, and they update it almost daily with where they are in their progress. There we go. But yeah, I was using an Xbox controller to drive this for a few days, and while I enjoyed it, I don't have the dexterity in my fingers to steer and brake with my left hand while trying to watch where I'm going and all the rest. I couldn't get it done properly. And at the moment I'm using steering wheel and pedals, and it makes it so much easier. Colonel! Oh, I'm sorry you can't stream there, mate. Ticket ABC, first one for the day. Well, that's very kind of you stop by, Colonel. I just telling Rascal, who's new to the stream, what's going on here, and I appreciate you stopping by. So today's plan, and it's not in the big bendy bus, thank goodness. We're actually going to try and complete the journey all the way. So remember yesterday I was going, what's all this? Yeah, it's the rest of the journey. So I was going from the airport down to Alexanderplatz. Alexanderplatz. I still don't sound German when I'm saying that. But yeah, I'm going to try and finish off the rest of this as well today. Hopefully it's not a bug on the map. I really would like to do that because I've never even looked here. So that's the plan for today anyway. Oop. Yeah, I was messing it out last night till about 2 o'clock this morning, Colonel. working with the bots. And I don't know if you want to try and just shove the Discord command or music command in there, just make sure it works for you. It worked for me okay. But you know these bots can be a little bit temperamental. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Oh, going backwards. That was one thing I never did, was sort out the manual gear change. Excellent, thanks mate. And I think I've got uptime as well sorted too. I never even knew that command was out there till you mentioned it, so again appreciate it. Cracking stuff. Yeah, and I think I've turned the bot off entirely from Stream Elements. I'm using the alerts from Stream Elements at the moment. It's only because I haven't sorted them out properly with Streamlabs. Again, it's a lot to get my head around. Oh, bus lane. Let's try using it. Yeah, not sure if you caught the beginning, Colonel, but we're actually in February today. It's a different time of the day. I'm trying to see what was going to go on with... whoop, let's break. I wanted to see how it looked in different months rather than just constantly using December and June. I tell you, I'm really loving Harris's music. Stream beats. It's beautiful stuff. Absolutely incredible. Love it. And I'm in the wrong lane, but nothing there. Okay. Yeah, it does take time, mate. And I'm not even up to oh, 10 days? When did I start streaming? 3-4 days ago. Yeah. I got a long way to go. And a lot of time you only know something's broken is when somebody oh, nearly. There we go. I love it when there's no traffic on the roads. Don't have to put my crash pads on and my Grand Theft Auto attitude. Yeah, that's definitely a bug in the map. Thank goodness I don't have bendy bus today. Hey, what's that for? Please don't tell me I got bendy bus. Hang on. Did I accidentally... Let's have a look. I did. Oh dear. Look at that. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing here with the bendy bus? But that's the answer to your question, Rascal. Yes, you can, mate. Yeah. I'd run away too, mate. But you're the driver. Let's get back in. This is going to be interesting. So I guess I'm going to have to go forward across the pavement. Ah, goodness. Oh, I know I'm going to get stuck. Or I might have to just look at the ground. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Nothing to see here, folks. Alright. Bear with me while I figure out where I'm going. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, it is a long one. It's a 15-metre bus, mate. But as you're new to the stream, my friend, see there the orange route on the map? That normally shows you where the next bus stop is. So according to this, this is the route we should be taking. And then the yellow is the remainder of the route. But as you saw there, it can't go further forward. But I think it's probably just a bug. I say just a bug because it's not the end of the world. But let's get down here and do a left. Yeah, I sometimes feel like I'm a goldfish doing these streams. It's like, I've done this before, so why don't I remember it? You know? You know, the goldfish are supposed to forget everything like the second they remember it. That's what I feel like here. But that's okay. I'm an engineer, not a bus driver. Yeah, sorry to hear you can't stream like it says, Colonel. I was planning on doing this for a wee bit and then jumping on your stream, mate. And I remember once talking to Luxter, because he was apologising for streaming at the same time as someone else. And, you know, the things, it's going to be impossible not to. If you want to stream, you just have to stream. And it's no lack of consideration for you or Morphe or anything else, but there's only so many hours in the day. And so I just thought, you know what, let's get a stream going. Yeah, I hope it's nothing major, Colonel, that's prevent you from streaming, mate.
Hauptbahnhof.
Now, I heard that lady's voice a lot louder. I'm hoping it's coming through the stream. Oh, sorry, dude. Well, my thoughts are with you for whatever it is improves, mate. But your company is always welcome, my friend. Oh. Oh. That's not cool. You know, I think I mentioned the other day that I've got a 14 terabyte NAS at the back, and when I bought it, you know, you buy these storage devices with no drives in it, and I thought, what a waste of money. But I've recovered my stuff maybe twice in 8 years, and it was like, thank goodness I had it. Because on this computer here, I lost a 3 terabyte drive, and it took me a long time just to get everything all back up and working again. But I'm really sorry to hear that, Colonel. That's, you know, everyone here, basically computers are what we live off, you know. Our gaming, our communications, our Discord and all the rest of it. So I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. And I see we got a few more people joining us, so welcome to my stream. I hope everybody's having a good day out there. And if you're not familiar with this, it's called The Bus. It's by TLS. You probably know them from doing Fernbus. I need to watch where I'm going. There we go. That's another thing that you should be expecting a bus driver to say. Oh. Or that. So what do you think you're going to do, Colonel? Get the drive recovered, or have a look at yourself, mate? What do you think you're going to do? Trouble is, when you have problems with your C drive, is that's your, for most people, that's your Windows drive. And when you lose that, you lose everything, you know, in the registry, and all the programs that you've got installed sometimes don't get recognised again, and it's a lot of work. Had to reinstall Windows. Okay. Well, that's good, mate. still a pain in the rear. And that's one thing that I'm wary about with mine. I'm using M.2 drives and SSDs. They've got a bit more of a limited lifespan than a standard hard disk drive. We're still talking 3 years if you use the thing like 24 hours a day, but I'm still a bit wary about them. And again, that's the unknown. You know, I don't know how, you know, we can all speculate how long they last, but I know with all the reads and writes you get on the SSDs, it loses their what's my train of thought here? They eventually break down. It's software. It's not software. It's chips rather. So I don't know where I was going with that. Completely confused myself. All right. So I wonder what happened in Colonel. Somebody wants off. Yeah, you know, data recovery, Rasco, is one of those things that if it's just like the headers or something that's corrupt, or the boot sector, then sometimes you can plug it into another drive and recover the information. It really depends on why it went corrupt in the first place. I know with my 3 terabyte drive it was the boot sector, and it was my fault, and I will explain that actually once I actually stop and let these people on the bus. Oh, he wants a ticket? Maybe. €5. Okay. 20 ABC. Alright, so I actually corrupted my own disk drive, or the boot sector. There's 2 different methods of having a boot sector, and one of them I think is a GPT, and the other one is M something, and I can't remember the rest of it. But I tried to convert it from one form of boot sector to another, and I messed it up. And rather than just putting it back to the previous boot sector, I started messing about with it. And yeah, I basically destroyed the drive really. And the reason I like GPT is you can have more than 4 virtual drives on it. Is it MP something? I can't remember, but as I said the other day, Colonel, I'm useless at remembering names of things. I know what I'm doing, but don't ask me what it's called or what the name of it is. But yeah, SSD drives are still fairly new. The prices are coming down, but I'm still a little bit cautious. That's why anything I've got on an SSD, I've got automated backups once a week. On the hard disk drives, I generally try and do a backup once a month. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm in 2 lanes here. I think since the 1982, I've had 1 hard disk drive crash. And I've been into computers since the 1980s, so I've been really lucky for that. It's funny, I'm feeling like I'm sitting out here at these traffic lights just chilling out on a nice quiet drive in February. I do need to do something with the audio because I got one tune playing around in the background. I need to sort that out as well. Work in progress. And she wants a ticket. Good morning. Alright, AB. Oh, did I just drive off then? There we go. Alright, 3 ticket. I see 3 ticket. Whatever. Okay. Now we're good to go. I must admit, compared to a couple of days ago, this drive is a lot more relaxing. I don't think it could have got more frantic the other day. But I need to remember I'm driving a big 15-metre bendy bus. Especially with this corner turning up. And again, I apologise for the stutter. I've got my own audio in my headset, and there's a delay which is doing my head in. And I run into this yesterday. See if I can get round. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I think it hit the curb.
Robert-Koch-Platz.
Yeah, take care of yourself, Colonel. That's one of the problems I have with blood sugar. Is I know if I don't keep it right, I end up getting really jittery and just feeling run down and cold and all the rest of it, mate. So, yeah, look after yourself. Alright, more tickets to give out. Oh, ticket ABC. Excellent. Have a nice day, sir. Cracking. So welcome to everybody on the stream. It's my pleasure to have you here with me and keep me company. And if you're new, then you probably don't know that I generally don't drive the big 50-metre bendy bus. And twice now I've looked at the bus and I realised I selected the big 15-metre bendy bus. This looks so different in this light, doesn't it? Absolutely amazing. Let's have a quick look at the map here.
Campus Mitte.
But yeah, I don't think I've seen it in this light. This is incredible. Absolutely wonderful. There's another Lidl on the left. Yeah, Rasco, it's only Berlin at the moment. It's a tune from the airport. But it's, as I said, it's only been really open to the public for just over a week. The 25th of March was the release date. Who knows what they're going to do in the future? And I'm just looking at the mirrors. Make sure it sits down. Excellent. So I'm not familiar. Sorry, again, being able to hear myself is making me stop all the time. Sorry about that. If you've never come across OMSI, OMSI is like it's a predecessor of this from a different company, and they've got routes all around Germany and other countries, and they got routes in the UK as well. So I'm sure that a lot of the developers for that will probably be developing for this too. We're probably talking 18 months before this simulator is going to be considered a full-blown simulator ready for the public. As I said, at the moment it's alpha stroke beta stage in the development cycle. But yeah, just basically Berlin at the moment. And I like it, the fact that you have to keep stopping at the bus stops. It really it gives you a challenge. My challenge is to not keep wiping out my wing mirrors, which, if you'd been on the stream a couple of days ago, I went through a lot of them. One of these days I'm going to be able to say what wing mirrors. I've never lost a wing mirror ever. It'll be so far in the past. As far as the city modelling is concerned, this is already getting a huge following from our friends over in Germany. And when I've been reading the Discord chat, they just cannot get over how accurate this is. And this is people that actually live and have driven in Berlin. They're saying it's almost true to life. There's a video that I posted, and if you want to go and have a look over at my Discord, Roscoe. Is it Roscoe? Rasco, my apologies. If you want to go and have a look there, there's a video that I showed where somebody's actually done this journey in real life. And it's doing a side-by-side comparison. And to say it leaves you speechless is an understatement. You're looking left and right, and you're thinking, which one's reality? It is so good. Amazing, absolutely, my friend. Nope, light screen. And that's something else that I need to stop doing. Is these little exclamations like oh and ah and. So I'm learning. I know when you're on a stream you don't want the streamer to go ooh ah all the time. Or ouch when you run into another lamppost. Anybody getting off? Yeah, they're getting on, okay. But yeah, we've got quite a few people who are following me at the moment. Let's say Nesca, it's like the Colonel, who've been streaming for a lot longer than I have. And it really is an honour to have you guys on here with me. I'm sure everybody went through the initial first day hiccups. I'm slowly getting there. So as far as the doors are concerned, at the moment I've got it on semi-automatic. When I was using the Xbox controller, I didn't want to have to worry about which buttons did which. So it was set on arcade mode. At the moment the only thing that I'm doing is steering, braking, accelerating and window wipers. I need to set up the buttons on my wheel actually. I just haven't got around to it. But eventually you can control everything. You can control the lights, the wipers, lower and raise the bus. I don't know if you had a look at that, but the next time we stop, we've got like 280 meters, but the next time we stop you'll see that the right hand of the bus actually lowers down, and that's automatic at the moment, but I will have control of doing that. Fine tunage is indeed a process. Welcome, mate. If ever you see anything with age at the end of it, you know somebody's been on Murphy's channel. Or I'm starting to sound like him. So welcome Jay Winokur, very good to see you my friend. So today, we're in February, it's early morning, and I'm going to try and finish this route now. And I'm not sure if you were still here yesterday, but I kept thinking, what's all this yellow behind me? And then I got to the end and realised, oh, it's the rest of the route. So today I'm going to try and finish it. That's the plan anyway. And it's great to see so many people on the stream with me. Thank you very much. And if you're new, feel free to add a follow. It would be very much appreciated. And I've got a Discord channel as well. If you put !Discord in the chat, I will show you where it is. And we generally talk about buses and train simulators. We've got a channel for flight sim, but that's not really our main goal. If you want flight simulator stuff, you can either join the Colonel Forks stream or Two-Tone Murphy. They do a splendid job. And I do love flight simling. Yeah, I've got the stereo Eddie in my ears again, Winokur. Hence my stuttering again. I thought I'd fixed it when I was messing about today, but I wasn't actually streaming it. But I did clean up a lot. I was up to 2 o'clock this morning, and I was taking a lot of what the Colonel had said and working on that, like adding the extra commands like uptime in Discord. I got those added in. And I think I managed to shut up the Stream Elements bot, the one that kept blocking everybody. Yeah, bot in training. Yep. Took a lot of training, mate. But then this morning I just shut up. I cannot find out where the settings are. And I've been in Stream Elements for hours going through everything, and I just cannot see where it is. So I thought, let's just turn the whole thing off. A lot of people seem to just like using Streamlabs, so I'm going to just try and focus on that. And once I get my alerts sorted out, I'm probably going to get rid of Stream Elements entirely. And I'm sure Stream Elements is great, but it just very cumbersome, very awkward to try and figure your way, think where stuff is. Yeah, ban the bot. Where were we without bots? So far nobody's been timed out today, so I think it might actually be turned off, which is good. And I was looking at it last night when Viper Strike got timed out. I tried to find out why, and the only thing I could think of was too much text, but just very confusing. Very, very confusing. Well, it was for me. And as you can tell, I'm not looking at speed limits still. Just bimbling along. We're heading that way, that's all I need to know.
Spandauer Straße, Marienkirche.
Okay, so could you hear her louder than yesterday, Jay Winokur? I know it was a long time ago, but I just wonder if it was clearer or not. I love it. You see the steering wheel twitching every time we go over a drain? And the force feedback steering wheel is doing the same. Very cool. Good volume, excellent. Oh. You can see I haven't sorted out the manual gear change yet. Yeah, let's see how the return journey goes, or the rest of this rather. But I'm looking at that map here, and Rascal, to your point, a lot of this up here on the right, we can't get to yet. And all this lot here south, we can't get there, and up the north here as well. So that's obviously a work in progress. But beyond that, who knows, mate? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people developing maps for this. I'm excited to see what happens. I was going to actually try the microphone with the door open, as I said yesterday, but I thought no, so I'm sweating again. And I say this a lot, but I thank everybody for joining me. It's extremely kind of everybody. And I hope everybody's having a splendid day. And I hope, Colonel, you get your drive sorted out, mate. I wonder if they're going to add any audio to the AI people. I know in OMSI, they do a few grunts and hello. That's about it, but I'm sure they'll be adding that to this as well. No, you know what? The noise cancellation is fine. It was the way that I was using it. Bear with me a moment. I'll just try to get my train of thoughts here. Yeah, it's the Elgato Wave 3, and it came with its own software. So initially, the way it was feeding into OBS, I had it as a combined stream with the game and the microphone audio. So I couldn't really add any noise cancellation because then it was cancelling a lot of the low volume in the game. So now I've got it separated entirely. The noise cancellation works great, and the noise gate works great, but in fact, I haven't added the noise gate on at the moment. I just realised that. There we go. Ali, the wheels on the bus go round and round. Absolutely. And today, fingers crossed, the wing mirrors on the bus don't go crunch, crunch, crunch. I went through a lot of wing mirrors a couple of days ago. Hammy was on the stream and he said it was like Grand Theft Auto the way that I was driving. But today I've got my Thrustmaster steering wheel. It's chilling out, got some background music and some fine people in the stream to keep me company. So you're very welcome, Ali. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I have a feeling they will be working on audio for the AI people. The AI peeps. What have we got? 24-hour ticket to AB. And you want some change. 20... Oh, what did we say it was? Was it Euro cents or Euro pence? I can't remember. I know Hammy was saying it was Euro, not Euros. So let's have a look. We're now entering no man's land. So, Ali, you're probably not aware, but I used to keep stopping here thinking this was the end of the journey, wondering what this red line was. I thought it was like part 2. No, it was me stopping early. So I've got a complete new part of the journey from here. All the rest of it is backtracking. So I'm looking forward to seeing some new parts of the scenery today. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Ali. I know you were concerned today was going to be a challenge, shall we say. And I'm in the big bendy bus, which was a mistake. I was looking at it and I chose it. I've only run in... Now, I've clipped one pavement. There we go. While we're here we go. 15-meter bendy bus. Yeah. I would not have chosen this had I known that I was going to be driving it. I made that mistake yesterday, thinking what I would run into, and it was like, yep, 50-metre bendy bus. So, oh, everyone's still awake. Excellent. Alrighty. Yeah, so turning this corner is going to be a wee bit of a challenge. Yeah, sorry, Ali. It's I always hate days like that where you know the day before that your day's going to be a challenge, and yeah, you're wound up before the day even starts. Well, I hope your partner's taking care of you today. No, and no screaming bus drivers either. The other day I think I was doing as much screaming as they were. And as Diesel Dan said, I kept blaming the Xbox controller, and yeah, I was. I was using it for my train simulator, and I just got so used to using it, but and the guys on the stream here yesterday, you're probably sick of me saying it, but trying to drive with your left hand, control the brake and also steer the wheel, I don't have the dexterity in my fingers. Alright, be nice guys, let's get around here. Oh, I feel the bus pull me around, there we go. Alright, so this is a straight shot, we got like 7 kilometres before the next bus stop. And for those of you who followed me before, this is where we start when we're on the way to the airport. Oh, bless her. Well, maybe you both need to make each other a drink. Or just have a drink and a wee toast or something. Yeah, I was a bit jealous the other day, Ali. You were on your Amelia Earhart stream and you're getting orange juice delivered to you. It's very cool. Yeah, the Colonel was saying earlier that he wasn't streaming today because he's got a disk drive problem. Which is a shame. So Ali, as I said, this is the bus. Same as what we were driving the other day when you joined in. And, whoa! Okay, let's do a quick reversal here. That's allowed. It's not a train. You had sidage. You're going to have to explain that one. Oh, why is it not doing anything? Let's have a look at the map here. I think another bug, methinks. Because it did say 7 kilometres to the next bus stop. Cider. Oh, Sideratage. Gotcha. That's funny. Stay in the bus lane, James. Yeah, yesterday I was getting used to the steering wheel and pedals, and today it's like I'm just so chilled out using it. It's almost natural. A bit like when you get a flight yoke. It feels very strange to start with, but then you get used to it. I'm hoping I'm not missing bus stops I'm supposed to be stopping at. I mean, it don't matter. The passengers are not going to complain any more than they normally do. They got a free city tour of Berlin. Mirror signal maneuver. Whoop! He wasn't there when I looked, but I missed him, that's all that matters. Train sims. Right, let me change lanes here. I've actually got Train Simulator World 2 and Train Sim 2021, as well as Microsoft Train Simulator. And at the moment I would say that Train Sim 2021 is my favourite, just because of the amount of DLC that's out there. And every time there's a sale on Steam, I end up spending way too much money. Train Sim World I like. You know, it's a bit like first person shooters. They all have the same goal as far as the game is concerned, but you like one more than the other. It doesn't mean to say it's any better. Well, that's the same with the Train Simulator. I just like Train Simulator 2021. I don't know, just something that I've had for many, many years. What about you, Roscoe? I got to stop calling you Roscoe or Rasco. Try to read the chat and not hit the lampposts. Yeah, you know the thing about Train Simulator 2021 is there's, let me get around here, is that there's always sales on it. There's always sales. And if you have a look at one of the bargain bundles, Diesel Dan bought one the other day, and it's not advertised in a sale as such, it's just a bundle that they do. He got like Train Simulator 2021 and 5 routes for like $20. And that's always out there. So if you do think about buying it, make sure you have a look at that as well, mate. And once you start buying DLC, you can't blame me for that. It becomes addictive. Just one more train, one more station. A little hiccup in the game, but that's okay. So according to this, we've got 5 kilometres before the next bus stop. You see, this is all familiar territory. And you know, Ali, I'll tell you again, I'm really loving this Wave 3 microphone. And thanks to your tips today about how you actually feed it into OBS. I found I was getting myself well confused with it all. And when I say confused is I thought I was knowing. Sorry, I've got that feedback in my ears again. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I was just making it too complicated for myself. But I appreciate your tips. Yeah, and I was working on getting the stream sorted this morning, and the last thing that I forgot to do was have a listen to the microphone audio. So at the moment I got that coming in my ears with a delay like I had yesterday. Just give me a headache. But I'll sort that after the stream. You just have to put up with my stuttering. Every time I hear myself talking, I have to just ignore myself. Alright, bendy bus. Let's get you around here. Oh, excellent, nothing coming towards me. Yeah, it's probably overkill with the amount of pardon I gave it, but keep the speed down. But yeah, I mean, look at this scenery. This is February. First time I've done it, this journey in February, and I'm just loving the lighting. Absolutely love it. Whoop. And the reason it keeps going into reverse, for those of you not familiar, is that I don't have manual gear change set up yet. So when you hit the brake, it brakes, but if you press too hard, it goes into reverse. It's probably with the throttle. You press that to accelerate, but then it also changes gear upwards. Definitely a nice day for driving it in the bus. No wing mirrors were harmed during this interaction. Might need a new right tyre though. The way I clipped that curbstone. Look at those buildings. Amazing. So we got a left turn coming up. Surely it's not down here, is it? Wow. Okay, well, wish me luck. This is new territory. Ha! Pink Floyd The Wall. The card models, yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this. So bear with me. Bear with me here. I just got to take a photo. Maybe I should have got out the bus first. Ah, okay. Let's ignore that. But look at that. Pink Floyd The Wall. How very cool. So, I have never been down here before. So this is going to be new for all of us. So it does join up here, back to where we were earlier. But this part from here to here, this is all new. That's very exciting, actually. Yeah. So let's see if the journey actually ends. So it looks like we're going to have to go down here, around, then back. Unless, of course, it's another bug. We will find out shortly. Meanwhile, let's get moving. Yeah, Pink Floyd The Wall, yeah. This is a big bus. Wow. Oh, look at that, I can't go that way. This is going to be tears before bedtime. And James, you can reverse this bendy bus. That's a shame. So it looks like there are other bugs in this. And I've got to stop saying it like it's anything serious. It's not. So what I'm going to do, let's all, before I run into something, I'm going to take a few minutes break. And I will be back shortly, and probably will start another journey soon. So please feel free to hang around, and I will be back in a wee bit. Make sure you have some water, stretch your legs, and catch you soon.
I become a little too shy for love. I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete? something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. But what if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air
And we're back. So, I've opened the door, so hopefully you won't be able to hear too much noise coming from my air conditioner. And if you do, let me know. But it was getting unbearably warm in here. So I hope everybody had a little break there and stretch your legs. And let me show you the map and what we're going to do. Once I get back in the sim. Oh, you got to get on the bus first. One moment, let's do that first. Ah, and I've just unplugged the controller. I will be right back.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from...
Alrighty. So what I did there is I was plugging my wireless headsets in and I unplugged the steering wheel and I lost power to it. So I will show you the map in a moment. Meanwhile, that definitely looks like McDonald's fries down there. So let's get on the bus and I'll show you where we're heading off to. So I actually gave up on that other route, and next time I'll just stop across the road here like I normally do, but it looks like they haven't fixed that yet, and that's okay. So let's get these people on the bus and then we'll show you the map. So as before, let's get the trip computer running. 14767. 14767. Excellent. On you go, guys. It's a shame they don't just get on the bus until you got the computer done, but I guess that's one of those things. There we go. Okay, €3. Single to AB. So let's get the wipers going. There we go, and I'll show you the map. So this is where we stopped a few moments ago on the other side of the road, and it was showing us another route back here, but if you're here it didn't work. So what we're doing is another journey here later on in the year off to the airport, which is back up there on the top left. And yeah, I do get lost, and I say that every time and I get lost every time, so let's see if I can improve on that. Yeah, why does the llama like Rain Rascal? He got timed out with my bot yesterday as well, and I was asking him why he chose llamas, so I had to get someone to actually post that in because he got timed out with the bot. And I'll get timed out if I don't get this bus on the road, so let's get moving. But and answer your question again earlier, all the lights and everything are all automatic at the moment. So this junction always gets locked up with people sitting in the junction. Now you could say it's bad AI traffic, but I look at it as that's exactly what happens in real life. Yeah, yeah. Norley bot. Exactly. But yeah, you know, this is exactly how cars and people behave. Squeaky wiper blades. Excellent. Thanks, Rascal. I got someone here that needs a ticket. Ticket AB. Excellent. So one thing you probably noticed there is that they were in summer wear. And what they actually wear seems dependent on the month that you're travelling as opposed to the actual seasons. So weather, rather. I wonder if they'll change that. Because I know if you go in December or wherever, they got gloves and a hat on. Look at that steering wheel bouncing every time I hit a drain. Thank you, Alison. Absolutely. I have bigger concerns like not running into lampposts. Would she have a t-shirt on? Yeah. But again, in the winter months, as in November, December, they'll all be dressed with gloves and hats and coats on. Oh, excellent. You know, I felt bad because I ordered my Bravo and I had it within 6 days. And you ordered yours when last year? April, wasn't it? Man, that was horrible. But I'm glad it's on its way. It's a beautiful piece of kit. I've got it right on my left hand here. You know what I meant. Yeah. Steward in February. Yeah. I could hear you guys gritting your teeth from here. It's annoying, you know. It's if you're going to promise something, have it there ready to ship. But I think everybody got overwhelmed with it, and they run out of stock so quickly. But yeah, good luck, my friend. I hope you get it soon. Yeah, and these tram lines I mentioned earlier, they're on about getting trams and also AI buses to actually run some of the routes. Let me change lanes here. And a comment I made the other day is that somebody said that driving the bus was fairly linear, a bit like train driving. But the thing about simming is what you make it. It's I don't think I'm just sitting here going from one place to another. I mean, I'm actually enjoying the actual watching the traffic. And again, it wasn't a criticism of the person who said that. That's not my intention. But I'm loving it. You could say the same about flight simulators. You know, you take off and land. But as we all know, there is so much more to it than that. You know, you can VFR flying, IFR flying, night flying. Flying the big jets, flying the little Cessna 1-2 or the Blérios. Doing Amelia Earhart's journey. Loads of opportunities. And I know we're a bit limited here, but eventually we're going to have more routes, more buses to drive. And that's it. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. Now, do I stop here? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, not talk about it, James. I'm imagining that could be like in the Britain where you have those crosshatches. Don't enter it if you can't get out of it. Oh no, I understand, Alison. I understand entirely. When I say grit my teeth, it was like, here we go, we still haven't got it. That's what I was meaning, my friend. But it was like one of those things you did want to keep talking about, you know. But yeah, look at this weather. You know, compared to the sunny day we had this morning earlier on. sky's still washed out. That's okay. Let's change lanes here if they let me out. Nope. Nope. Guys, I'm driving a bendy bus. You need to let me out. Thank you. You could be in the tune. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, like I said, it's great to see all you guys and girls in the chat. It's very kind of you to be here. Right, I know he's going to pull out. I got a private road here, guy. There we go. So if you've never driven in Germany, if you have a look, when we come up to a junction, you'll see the little yellow diamond with a white diamond behind it. I call it diamond, but you know, the square on its edge. Right, he's going to do a right turn here, I think. Yeah, but that means you're on a priority road, so they really should give way to you. They don't, just like real traffic. Alrighty. AB. Excellent. Yeah, you've done the travels, Alia. I'll tell you that much. I like Germany. Was never in Berlin. Warhamster was saying that he'd driven around here. He'd been here. It's funny, now we're talking... There it is. The other side of the traffic light. The yellow diamond. They always used to scare me because I would feel like I was on a smaller B road perhaps, and the traffic coming towards me I thought was like on a main road, but I had priority. And if you start slowing down, you annoy the cars behind you, but I would always feel a wee bit apprehensive. Because, you know, we don't have things like that in Britain. You know, you have stop signs and give way signs. But I like Germany. And to Rasko's comment earlier about the cars, Diesel Dan was on here the other day, and he was telling me that's an Audi, that's a Lada, that's a Skoda, whatever. And he was able to recognise the vehicles. Which again, I'm not very good at. What do you want? Single ticket to AB. Have a nice day. Yeah, I got lost in Germany once. I think I was heading off to Bielefeld, and the only map I had, and yeah, it's sad now, I was using the Reader's Digest map, and I don't mean the big book of maps, I mean the little map in the back of one of the little Reader's Digest books. It's a few years ago now, and I thought, yeah, I'll use this. How difficult can it be? Yeah, I got lost. I got there eventually. Just many hours later. Alright, bendy bus, I need to get you around this corner here. Oh! Don't know what that noise was, and I'm not going to stop to find out. Alright, let's see if we can get around here. Yeah, the thing about driving the bendy bus, and I apologise, I don't know what the proper name is. It's a bit childish calling it the bendy bus, but I wonder if it would even get driven on this route. Probably, but I'm not really able to see the wing mirrors properly to actually figure out where the edge of the vehicle is. And don't get me wrong, I think what they've done with the wing mirrors is excellent. Because when you turn right, look at that, your view turns right, and I don't have track eye or anything in here. Then you turn left and you see the left end of the vehicle. I think they've done an outstanding job with this. You have the DNA of a pigeon. That's excellent. Yeah, when I'm back in the UK, I'm okay. But, oh, they're going to pull in front. I'm starting to predict what they're doing now. But the thing about the UK is if you keep going and you get lost, you hit the water, so you turn around and you go back again. You know, in other countries, such as America or over in Europe, you know, you can keep going and the next thing you see is like, why is that a different language? Yeah, I get too nervous when I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, it is nice, Roscoe. It is. I have a feeling eventually they're going to have like a damage score on the vehicles as well as timeliness. But at the moment all of that seems to be just turned off. You can't even put a login with a name or whatever. So you can't register yourself as a driver or anything. So all I have is my hours. And that's fine. It all goes back to you do in the simulator what you want to do in the simulator. Eventually, once they get that all sorted out, I have a feeling I'm going to be late for everything. But as long as I can limit the damage... they're not letting me out. As long as I can limit the damage and not keep knocking down lampposts, I'll run into the back of vehicles. But it's a lot easier to brake with the foot pedal. So, Ali, what do you use for your alerts? At the moment I'm using Steam Elements alerts. It's only because I haven't got the Steam Labs alerts sorted out, but I'm just wondering what you use. And the only reason I'm still using Steam Elements and Steam Labs is because I haven't got the alerts sorted out properly. But once I do, I'll probably just go straight into Streamlabs entirely. I don't like too many bots and too much thing going on in the background. Scooter. But here's me driving along, and I'm forgetting the attention to detail here. I mean, look at it. You know, they've got postcards outside the shop. They've really done a fine job. Alright, single ticket AB. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Streamlabs matched alerts. I still can't get over the fact that, see, they got Lidl on the right. They've done a great job with their licensing, I tell you. But, as I said, TSL, as I said, I'm really bad with names. The company that's developed this, TLS, they're not new to the game of driving simulators. So I'm sure they've probably got licenses from before. And contacts from before. And that's half the battle. See, now I'm paranoid because I know I'm driving bendy bus. You know, I feel the size of it behind me. I'm not relaxed. Hang on. I will explain why I'm making those noises in a moment. Let's get these on the bus. Yeah, your alerts look great, Ali. It seems to be a very uniform look when you're streaming. So I'm just going to get off the bus here. This is why I went, I'm not driving the big bendy bus. I changed it when I started this route, and I forgot I changed it. Still a big bus though, it's 12 metres long. Oh, the trash can. So it's still a fair old sized bus, but I'm not driving the bendy bus, and I thought I was. Strange. Never mind. So bear with me there now. I'm going to take a picture. If I can find one worth taking a picture of this. Let's have a look. Nah, I did this yesterday. I was going to take a picture, but then you've still got the bus stop limits round it. Doesn't really look very good. So let's not bother. Let's get back in the bus. Sorry guys. And in fact, let me just show you something. Look at the attention to detail inside the cars. You know, it's excellent. Sorry guys, they must be off duty. Look at it, just incredible. Yeah, it's wonderful. Streamlabs Prime. Yeah, I was telling the Colonel the other day, I'm not too sure about spending any money on this yet. I use the Stream Deck for other things than streaming, but if I start to do this more consistently, then I'd be quite happy to, pay subscriptions to Prime. Try Joe, welcome to the stream. It's very kind of you to pop along, my friend. Yeah, I really cannot get over the graphics in here, mate. But it's very nice of you to pop along. Note to self, I am not driving big bendy bus. I could feel this big imaginary weight behind me. You know, like when you're walking along a street and you think there's something behind you and there isn't. Yeah, there wasn't. So this corner, every time when I was using the Xbox controller, it was a real pig. I mean, I sometimes come into this corner a wee bit too quick now with the steering wheel, but look at that. Insert smug mode. But yeah, when they get the sky sorted out a wee bit, I mean, this looks really atmospheric. Look at the reflections on the ground. And the lighting, this is very exciting simulator, I tell you. Yeah, I tell you what, mate, I hope you do. I hope you pick it up. It's early access at the moment, and when you actually load it up, it says it's alpha, and then the version number says it's beta. That's how early this is. But I think it's like $22 or something. And they even tell you that when you open up the simulator. There's a big huge warning screen saying it's full of bugs and all the rest of it. And let me show you something. So there you go. I pressed F1. It even allows you to report issues. And I think this is extremely cool. And you just type your text in, put in what the problem is here, and then do a submit. Kingsman! Not only did you follow, but you also tested my alerts. What a trooper. Thanks, my friend. Welcome to the stream. This is awesome. He says in a high-pitched voice. Thank you. So it was a pleasure to see you, mate. We've got Ali here, and the Colonel was here, and Jay Winniker's here, and a few other new friends as well. Your company is more than welcome. Try Joe, you're a star, my friend. I'm not sure I like the woo in amongst the clapping, But it's my alert sound for now anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I ever mentioned Kingsman. I did 16 years in the army myself. Then I joined the Essex Police after that for several years. I do miss the military. I do miss the service way of life. Oh yeah, you're amongst friends, Kingsman. Like you're saying, there's a lot of us ex-military people around. Pothole. Right, this was another turn. Use an Xbox controller to brake. Stop! Oh no! No, in fact, no, I'm not going to admit to anything. So I'd have to brake, stop, and then do a bit of a right turn. With an Xbox controller, my fingers didn't know what the heck to do. I didn't hear any crashing sound, so I think my wing mirrors are safe. Absolutely, Kingsman. Oh, nice one, Troy Joe. You say they're bus drive in real life. Yeah. Whereabouts do you drive, my friend, if you don't mind me asking? Ipswich. Nice. Nice. You know, I don't know what I'm going to say there. Hold that thought. Okay, my bot is being nice today. Make sure you take a short break, drink some water and have a stretch. I might need to reword that. That's bad English, but never mind. Anyway, these people are getting wet. Let's get them on the bus. Whoop! Yep, stop, James. But yeah, this is based in Berlin, guys, for those of you new to the stream. And it's very limited. Let me just show you guys the map. So you've got Berlin Airport up the top here. And we generally finish around here, Alexanderplatz. But as it only came out on the 25th of March, and there's a huge amount of stuff, places that we can go here. My grammar in English is terrible at the minute. And this is just the start. So I have a feeling that this is going to get a lot of moderate... Oh dear God. James, slow down. They're going to get a lot of mods working on this. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it really is, Kingsman. And if you'd have been on here the other day, mate, Warhamster told me I was driving it like Grand Theft Auto. Auto? Grand Theft Auto. Because I kept running into lampposts. And then I'd get lost, and then I'd barge through traffic. Quite a stressful journey for me and the passengers. Yeah, Kingsman, it really is. I haven't... Oh, you stay there, dude. I'm gone. So, I still haven't figured out the size of the bus yet. And earlier on, I was driving a big 15-metre bus and I didn't actually realise it. Which I've been calling Bendy Bus. It's one of those big ones that bend in the middle. Grand Theft Auto. That made me chuckle. See, I'm actually scooting. Okay, now hang on, James. Get through first before you talk. Then I can insert smug mode. Oh, car coming through. Yeah, I can actually squeeze through gaps now. I've never tried that with the Xbox controller. So there we go, we're about 2/5 of the way to the airport. This is grand. Absolutely wonderful to see you guys out there. I need to get a new phrase though. I keep saying it's very much appreciated. I don't know of another way to say it's very much appreciated, but it is. I'm quite surprised I haven't actually come up with have you seen the state of that yet? But that's a Murphyism. I need to find some of my own. Or make some up. This is awesome. I'm amongst friends. Oh, car. Yeah, the feedback in the steering wheel is rather good as well. I can feel every time I hit a manhole cover. And I think the graphics are actually very, very good. Okay, the draw distance isn't the same as what you would get in a flight simulator. But, I don't know, they've done excellent. Look at the reflections in the water, in the puddles there. And the AI people are walking very, very realistic. And the vehicles, this is AI vehicles. There's a huge amount going on here. And look at the motorbikes as well. Cracking stuff. And I need to start watching the map. I know I'm turning right at the end. And I need to remember it's at 2 lanes that turn right, so. We're getting there. I mean, look at that. Look at that AI traffic. There's a truck on my left. There's a car and a van coming towards me. Look at all this lot flying through. I'm going to let the van go, truck go. And for those of you new to the stream, my computer system's fairly mid-range, I would say. It's an an i7 4790, and it's a GTX 1080 Ti graphics card. And my memory, I think it's 1100. I think it's 1100 DDR3. It's not fast memory anyway. It's better memory than I've got at the moment. But yeah, this is not what you would consider a high-end system at the moment. But it's running this very well, and I've got everything turned up high except for anti-aliasing, because with anti-aliasing it gets carried away, and at the moment they haven't got it so that it doesn't do anti-aliasing within the cab, so everything's just a little bit too smooth. So I turned that back a bit, and I turned off lens flare and bloom, which to me look nice, but they're just novelties for me. Yeah, guys, I was surprised to see the kernel not streaming as well, actually. It's a shame. But some of you come here to keep me company, so I nearly said it was very much appreciated. Again. So this actually looks extremely good on a 55-inch Sony Bravia. It's the same television that Murphy uses, and I'm sitting maybe 3-4 feet away from it. Far enough that I can't touch it, shall we say. It's probably about a foot in front of my arm when I reach out, but it's just the peripheral vision is nice. Yeah, I think so. Even if you're doing route learning, I'd probably have to do it a few more 100 times. But yeah, I think this would be excellent for route learning. Alrighty. Oh, that was close. Oh, understeer. Yeah, the steering is a little bit flaky. And when I say that, what I mean is that it does understeer. And I know there's a setting in the config that you can change. But I will leave it for now. Can I get through here? Oh! My first bump of the day. He's fine. No damage. Yeah, the other day we were hearing that crashing sound like every 10 seconds. But that was with lampposts and wing mirrors. Oh, you coming through? Yeah. But yeah, the steering is a little bit understeered for most of it. You can put a curve on it, which I have done, but it's great for the smaller turns, as you can see, but then going around a big turn like that, it understeers a lot. And if you make it linear, then the whole thing understeers. What paperwork? He never got out and I never saw the accident. As I said a couple of days ago, that other than my Grand Theft Auto time when I kept running into things, eventually I want to be able to do this without running into things. Get on a schedule. Let's get out of here actually. And you know, drive it in a nice calm way. That's why I like simulators. I'm not into racing around. It's not a race car. And it's all back to sims. You can do exactly what you want with them. Like Trade Sim is another one. There seems to be an influx of people wanting to fly up a railroad track until they derail the train. That's fine. Not for me though. Yeah, Truck Sim. Yep. I was talking to Rasco about that earlier, I think. No, Trade Simulator 2021. That's what we're talking about. But I've got Euro Truck Sim and American Truck Sim. So one thing I'm going to do, just look at the reflections on that car. It's just amazing. I know we were here the other day, Blockhouse. I mean, look at it. Sorry guys, holding up the traffic. But honestly, I feel like I'm standing here, waiting to cross the road, and I could be any city that I've ever been in. I mean, just look at it. Forget the sky. There isn't any. But look at it. It's just incredible. And look at the detail on the roads. God goodness. And for those of the new, I apologise. Like saying, I've got feedback in my ear, and it's my own fault. I didn't set up my microphone properly, so I'm sounding very staccato-y when I'm talking. But look at it. You know, they've done a splendid job. Wow. Look at it, Scania, Berlin. Yeah, Train Sim World is actually another one that can capture your imagination. I like driving the diesels myself. And Train Sim World doesn't have any steam locomotives yet. But Train Sim 2021 does. Oh, I'm just about to have a drink. Let's get moving. Weather setting on what, mate? On the bus simulator or the other ones that we're talking about, mate? And I really need to start accelerating. I'm doing 30 kilometres an hour in a 50.
Turmstraße, Außenstraße.
Even, oh, now we're in a 30. Never mind. The bus sim, yeah, I'll show you that in a minute, mate. You can actually choose it up front, a bit like the Microsoft Flight Simulator, but then you can change it as well in the middle of it. And I'm really surprised that this simulator hasn't crashed. And that's not meant to be sarcastic either. You know, I've not had any crashes with it. And again, it's the fact that it's a very, very good simulator, considering this is in alpha or beta, whatever you want to call it. Outstanding. I said outstanding again, didn't I? Maybe we need an outstanding counter. You have to apologise. Look at that car on the right. Is that a Skoda? No. No. Oh. So let's get these people on the bus. And then I'll see if we can change the weather. And the AI people at the moment, okay, there's a lot of duplication, but I still think that it's done a fine job with it. So let's have a look at the weather. So where are we? There we go. So really, you're fairly limited to what you can do. It's dynamic, sunny, precipitation. So in the winter that would be snow, and in the summer months that'd be rain. Storm is good. Fog I don't like because I don't know my way around that well. And then you got fog plus precipitation. So what you're asking, let's put on storm and have a look. In fact, why did I do that? Because it was already raining. Let me change that actually. That was silly. Let me go back to sunny. There you go. Oop. Hear that? Squeaky wiper blades. Let me turn them off. Yeah, you know, VR in flight simulators I'm fine, but I find with anything to do with driving, I can manage... Oh, I thought I turned it off. I can manage about 10 seconds, and I'm serious, I feel a headache coming on almost instantly. I just cannot get my head around driving sims, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just close movement. But flight simulator I love in VR. But see that? Look at that. My head is now turning. Yeah. My head is turning to the right as I'm steering right, because I've got no track IR or anything on here. It just does that within the sim, which I think is easier for people watching. I was going to try it with a track IR, which it does work, but I don't like it myself, especially when I go to fully manual. You know, you have to look down at buttons and then keep your head still while you click on one, if you don't have a button press, that is. Really, that's interesting, Ali, about your room being too late. I never had any problems, but I don't know, I've got a light above me, but it doesn't really shine into the track IR sensor. But I've never had any problems with it myself. Yeah, bright lights they do, yeah. And mine, you know, looking at it, it's a couple of 40 watt fluorescent lights, so it's not exactly too bright. Wow, look at that van over there on the left. Is that Mercedes? Wow, I just can't get over how realistic this all looks. And this is in 1080p. And I'm streaming it at 1280. And I just saw a new name approach on the horizon. Hey Gibbo, how you doing, my friend? No, you know what? This is awesome. Honestly, very much appreciated, mate. Hey, you know what? I've told you before, but when you did that in front of the camera, you were sounding like a natural. I tell you, very, very well done, mate. The wing mirrors, you know, the wing mirrors are fine. I think I might need to replace a front bumper. Maybe a rear tyre. And perhaps a rear bumper as well. But today's a good day. Thank you, Ali. She's my witness. Yeah, I don't... when you say didn't get any notification, I'm not quite sure, mate, what that means, because I just post it. It's not like it sends out a notification as such. I just post it, and if people want to come and listen, then that's fine, and watch rather. Kebab shop. I love it. This is dead on a Friday night. I bet this place gets busy. Doner kebab. Oh, she's looking hot. And let me clarify what I meant by that. She was waving her hand in front of her face. Cooling herself down. That's what I meant. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Thank you, Ali. Note to self, don't sound creepy with artificial intelligent females in a sim. That's funny. Wow, great to see so many new people here today. So just a friendly request, if you're not already following me, please hit the follow in Twitch. It'd be very much appreciated. I've also got a Discord channel where we talk about mainly train simming. Bus simming is my favourite thing at the moment, and I'm getting addicted to it. But if you want to join the Discord, just put !Discord in the chat and it'll show you where I am. But yeah, it's appreciated. And I do need an appreciation counter. I've said that 26 times, I think, in the past 5 minutes. I need a thesaurus. But yeah, you see how much glare there is out there on the graphics? It's a wee bit over bright. And the thing is, if you turn the gamma down too much, it makes it too dark. So you can't see at night. So I just leave the gamma alone for the time being. And I need to change lanes. There we go. Mirror signal maneuver. I remembered. Hear that? I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'm suitably impressed with this simulator at the moment. And I need to change lanes again, actually, because it narrows down to a single lane here. Oh, he's not going to... Oh, the police, they let me out. Thank you, sir. I just love the sounds. I hear the sounds of the indicator going. So here's one thing. Have a listen to the horn and don't be too impressed. Methinks they need to work on the horn. Yeah, it's a bit wussy. You need a growler. You know, something to say, I'm a big bus, I'm coming through. Yeah, that just doesn't say anything really, does it? That just says, I need to replace the horn. Because this one's feeble. That's why I didn't map it to the wheel, because I don't actually envisage I'm ever going to use it. But they added it anyway. I always dislike this road, it's narrow. It's a straight line, but you know, trying to drive in a straight line isn't as easy sometimes. You know, it's oversteer, understeer, oversteer, understeer, left a bit, right a bit, lamppost. That sounds legit, really. You know, it's funny, I don't think I ever hear many bus drivers papping a horn. Normally they stick their head out the window and say nice things to people. Like, excuse me sir, would you mind moving out my way? So that's legit, is it? Yeah, Newcastle. That's different. Right, let's give this lady a ticket. Ticket AB. In fact, you know what? Let me do one more thing. Alright, Colonel, catch you in a wee bit, my friend. That does sound a wee bit better now, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Good, good, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be using it, as I said. Let's close the window. Did I close that window properly? Oh no, the door's open. That's when the word Egypt springs to mind. But yeah, try Joe. I hope you're enjoying this. It's as you said, you're a bus driver by trade, and I'm really enjoying it myself. And it's great to have you, my friend. Did we pass the pink bus yet? I can't remember. Oh, pothole. Excellent, my friend, excellent. Listen, it's only Berlin at the moment, and you are limited to and from the airport, basically. There it is, pink bus. I call it pink bus. And the map is a little bit buggy, but you've watched me here now for almost the entire journey. I got zero issues with this. Yeah, and that's exactly, it's something new. And the thing about simulators is it's a bit of an escape. And I find now that, what am I on, day 3 with this? Streaming, or is it day 4? I can't remember now. I'm getting myself so relaxed driving it now. I'm starting to know where the edge of the vehicle is. You know when you get that feeling where you don't need to look anymore? You know that if the edge of the mirror is at, sorry, not the edge of the mirror, the edge of the curb is at a certain part of the vehicle, you know where the vehicle is. So I'm starting to get there. Starting to get a feel for it. I mean, there's no sensation of speed. This is all visual and audio, but there's no depth perception. Thanks, mate. So how did you find this channel, mate? Did you find it through Two-Tone Murphy or Llama's channel? Just curious. Because I know Twitch is impossible for discovery. I'll probably start streaming on YouTube, which I really don't want to do. once the Colonel told us how good Twitch is, and it really is, the moderation tools you have, and ability to have a look at people who are, pinging you and stuff. And I mean that in a nice way. It's like it's just got the tools to interact with people. Whoa! Oh, don't. Oh. Yeah, I should have turned there. Oh. Guys, I'll apologise now. This is not how I drive. So look away. And let's see if I can get round. Oh dear. Oh! But that's okay, I was getting distracted. There's the airport. We have a red light. I'll even wait. But look at that, the way that the head moves. I'm going backwards, James. Go backwards, James. That's what the pedal's for. There we go. Oh, stop! Yeah, no, what... Yeah, no. What the problem is that I don't have the gear set to manual yet. So when you accelerate and you also change up the gears. And the brake pedal brakes, but it also put you in reverse. But getting lost there, that was my fault. I was too busy talking. P45, yeah. I still remember what those are. Alrighty. Let's get my people to the bus. To the airport. And as I said, guys, I do apologise. I've got myself loud in my ears, and Ali told me how to get around it. But there's like a 1 second delay, and it's extremely difficult to talk while you're listening to yourself. I guess I could always take my headset off, but I'm just trying to make sure that the audio is coming through. No matter. Well, the mural. There was a mural, not a mural, a mural on the side there. See, now I'm not as tense as I was for 2 days driving, and actually look around a wee bit. I really am enjoying this. I really get the feeling that I'm driving a bus. Thanks, Ali. You're a star. Wow, just look at the buildings. I got out the other day and I was taking a wee wander about, and the detail that they put in some of these places as well. And look at this, look at the diggers. You know what? Sorry people. Yeah, none of you are late for your airplane. Give me a second. But look at this. You know, for something that you might see fleetingly as you drive by. Yeah, absolutely, thanks, Ali. Look at it. And look at these. Nice wheels. Different to those wheels. I wonder how long they took modelling the vehicles. And no, I couldn't tell you what they are. Look at this. New collection of... Oh. Perfume, is it? Makeup? Face cream? I don't know. Some girly stuff in a bottle. Carport. Oh. Look at it. Oh yeah, we yell at Murphy quite a lot. Remember the other day? Can't hear you, can't hear you, can't hear you, can't hear you. Murph, read the text, we can't hear you, you know. Bet we're all friends. But look at this. And I never cease to be... Look at it, did they put rivets or bolts in the top? They have. I know. Exciting stuff. But look at this. Oh, ice cream. Just taste the perfect match. Best choice for summer. Chocolate vanilla. Oh, and look what's next to it. Get shape and be healthy. Isn't that a conflict? Buy ice cream or get in shape and be healthy. this one wins. But look at it. And for those of you, as I said earlier, let me stop the conversation because it didn't make any sense. So for those of you that are new to the channel, you wouldn't have known I'd said this earlier. But I was going to say, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I can't remember what I was going to say now. It doesn't matter. Carport. Cracking. Yeah, I do need to change this backing track. Nice as it is. But work in progress. Alright guys, let's get you all to the airport. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the time in the UK. Alright, try Joe. You took care, mate, and thanks again for stopping by. Very kind of you, mate. Have a good day. You know, it's interesting that Trijo, there's a bus driver and he's going to buy this as a sim, and how many pilots buy Flight Simulator, and I know several train drivers that buy Train Simulator. And you know, the thing is, if you like driving, you like driving. If you like flying aircraft, whether it's simulated or real. Sorry, watching the cars. Pink bus. Hang on a minute. Yeah, the pink bus is on the wrong side of the road. I'm going in the wrong direction. Excellent. Yeah, I think I need a bit more driver's education here. Wow. That was funny. That was funny. Seen the pink bus. We just passed it earlier. The good thing is the GPS actually seems to make sense at the moment. There's a caravan. Yeah, I should have known I was going the wrong direction, but not to worry. Yeah, Berlin. Excellent. Yeah, next few times I'm going to do this, I'm going to try and get a different month and a different time of the day, just to see what's going on. So I'm hoping that these roads are going to be open, that I can actually drive up them. Yeah, seems to be open. Okay. Let's try and get around here without banging the bus or anything else. Yeah. Let me back, guys. Now, if you guys could move forward. There we go. Stay there, dude. Yeah, and look at that. I can't get up there. Gonna have to find another way around. Not to worry. There's only actually... Hang on. Let me get out of here. There's only actually one route. Oh. Bear with me. What is it Murphy would say? Look at the ground, nothing to see here. This is Grand Theft Auto time. Oh dear. Sorry, people. Oh dear. Right. This is not how I drive. Oh dear. Very embarrassing. Okay. Let's put that down as a minor accident. But yeah, as you saw there, the GPS wants to take me up that road, but it looks like the road hasn't been built yet. So to answer your question, yeah, a bit of spent polish, it'll be fine, Ali. Medic! There we go. There's only one route. In fact, let me just show you now what you're asking. So we got the airport up here. Let's get back in. Oh, it's not popping up now. There we go. So Flughafen Tegel. Yeah. Anyway, that's the airport. And I know it didn't sound very German. And this is the only route that you've got, and we end up here, which is Alexanderplatz. That's the only route that we have. So it's basically to and from the airport, but you got these other roads that the GPS tries to take you around. So obviously they're going to be building on those, and then we've got all this lot up here at the moment. And like I said, it's only been out to the public since the 25th of March. So we're just trying to iron things out, I guess. But that's the only route that they've got at the moment. No, it depends when you joined, Jay Winokur. I got stuck, and I carefully manipulated the bus out so that I could get back en route. If you want to call it an accident, then feel free. But yeah, I got lost, and then I got lost a second time. I'm supposed to be going for the airport. That journey that I've done 30 times. Yeah. So this journey is going to take another 10 minutes or so. But the GPS does a good job of actually showing you how you need to get back on track. It's just the fact that the map hasn't been built yet. But we've already had 2 patches since the 25th of March, so it's you know, it's steadily working their way through things. I might have to. Where am I going to turn? Let's turn here. Yeah. Just make sure nobody's trying to. Oh. See, I'm even waiting this time. Oh. Alright, let's get round. Oh, dude. Another one. I can feel all you holding your breath. Oh, look at that there. Aldi. Anyone want any groceries? That's awesome. Nah, face cam, nah. Not my cup of tea, mate. But I appreciate you mentioning it. You know, it's funny, I play in a rock band. Well, I'm actually in 3 bands, and I'm the microphone guy. I'm the guy that does all the talking to the public. I'll actually stand in the middle of the audience and play and all the rest of it, you know. So it's not like I'm overly shy, but to sit here with a camera pointing at me, I don't know, I find it unnerving. I prefer to deal with people directly. You know, that's why I like being a policeman. It was nice, you know, if somebody had a question, somebody could deal with directly, and it was like you had the personal interaction. And I actually thoroughly enjoyed being a policeman down in Essex. I had a lot of fun times. But to sit in front of a camera with a, can I use the dweeb's word? Yeah. I'm quite happy with this the way it is. And if you guys are enjoying it, that's all that matters. I'm having a fun time with a good sim, and we're amongst friends. And we've got 12 viewers. Woohoo! Thanks everybody. Honestly, you're making this a fun day for me. I feel like I'm talking to an audience of thousands. But yeah. And I hope everybody's enjoying the sim. As in dweebs, yes. Yeah, we don't, do we? The Colonel mentioned many months ago, before Two Tone Murphy started on Twitch, you know, just purely, and he was telling us about how good it was. And now that we've done that, he's 100% correct. Twitch is so awesome. I absolutely love it. It's a very mature audience in there, you know. In fact, where we are now. I love it. And you have the tools to actually interact with people properly. And you can take it any way you want. But you know what I mean? It's like people that need moderating. You can moderate. You can communicate better. YouTube is great for being found, but there's very, very few tools there. It's cumbersome. Feels clumsy. Hey, we got a gent. You know what? I need to stop saying a gentleman. I do apologise. You could be a lady, but we got a new friend from Germany. Greetings. Guten Tag. I'm on the way to Berlin Airport. Fiung 93. Pink bus. I'm going to say that every time I go past the pink bus. And I'm going to say that every time I pass pink bus. I'll try not to. It'll get boring. I'm just out for a leisurely drive. Sad thing is my passengers are all out trying to get to the airport on time. They can wait. But I hope everybody's having a nice time here. And can I say appreciate one more time? Yeah, let's do it. Being part of my stream is very much appreciated. I feel like I'm amongst friends. Yeah, several of us have actually lived in Germany a few times, my friend. My German is terrible, so I'm not even going to try it. It was many decades ago. Well, maybe not many. A few. But if you're not aware of this Fiung 93, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is called the bus, and at the moment it's just based around Berlin. And we've got one route, basically, to Berlin Airport and from Berlin Airport. Very limited, early access. It's been out a few days, but I think it's capturing the bus simulator very, very well. And I need to remember to do a right turn Clyde up here. There we go. So how's Germany for weather at the moment? Is it very cold where you are, mate? I think we're about 27 Celsius where I'm at the moment. But we've had tornado warnings a couple of days, so it going from hot to cold. I live in America, so don't let the accent fool you. Okay, watch the road, James. Oh, chat. So we've got a bit of understeering. But I think once they get the controls sorted out a wee bit better, because turning the first part of that corner's fine, but then it really understeers at the rest of it. $9 in Newcastle. Yeah. I mentioned the other day that where I live, it goes from -10. I think we had -14 Celsius last year, but it goes up to, oh gosh, 36, 37? It was 106 Fahrenheit, whatever that is in Celsius. But my running partner at work, we used to go out running for 10 years together. But the only time she wouldn't run is if it was raining. She's got long hair, and you know, we used to run during our running break, our lunch break. We used to run for our lunch break, and but yeah, we run for 10 years. But one year it was 106. We still did our 5k run. And then we got back and we thought, why did we do that? But yeah, you never really get acclimatized to it. In America, the houses have got air conditioning as well. Keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And then your cars have all got the same. And I really need to start looking at the speed limit. Probably taken about a half hour longer than this trip should have taken. So let me see if it's actually going to complete this journey for me. I hope it does. I mean, that is the end of it, so... Not that it matters either way, but it'd be nice to actually finish your journey. There we go, route complete. And let me just show you something, guys. See up there, there's no way to actually add your name, rank, or get any XP in there, but it doesn't bother me. I'm still enjoying the sim. So I'm going to be streaming for a little while longer. I'm going to take a break. If you want to hang around, I will be back. If you got any suggestions for a month and maybe a day, and do you want snow, whatever, throw something up in the chat. And I'll see if I can actually fit it in. But I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I will be back shortly, and we'll do another journey.
Floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. I need you by my side. I need you by my side. Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side?
floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle.
And we're back. I hope everybody's still having a good day and taking a little break. So to answer your question, Fyung93, yeah, there is only one route. And I'll show you that when I get on the bus. Because the map's a little bit flaky. Let me show you. Yeah, can't really see much. And when you zoom out, it doesn't really work very well. So let me get on the bus and I'll show you the map actually. Alrighty. And I thank everybody for hanging around. It's very kind of you indeed. So in fact, let me get the trip computer working first. And then I'll show you the map now. So 91773. Alrighty, so let's get the map up. So as I said, there's the airport up here, and this is at Alexanderplatz. This is the route. Basically, you can go from one side to the other and return, and that's it. They've got these other parts within the map that I'm sure they're going to be building on. I got a little excited because the route took me down here earlier. But it wasn't working, the roads were actually blocked off, so I think there's still a lot of work to do. But that's basically it, and there does seem to be a huge delay on the stream. I need to look into that, not to worry. Okay, but that's the map anyway, and it's based around Berlin, and it's the only one that we have at the moment, but give it time. Like I said, this is been out to the public for nothing more than a few days. So, alrighty. So that's where we are. And I chose December 24th. Surprise, surprise. And it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. In fact, let's have a look. What time is it? 8:32. There we go. You're very welcome, Fungi93. Oh, where's my pedals? Okay. And one thing I want you to see is, I'm not looking straight out at the moment, I'm looking down to the right. But as you drive, watch what happens. See that? The view actually sorts itself out. Which I think is very, very clever. And they've done it nicely as well. I could have moved the mouse and dragged it up, but I just want to show you that. And there's that junction again. And Priory Road, people. They shouldn't be coming through. That red band's going to come through. Nope, okay. Squeaky wipers. I probably should have made it a wee bit earlier in the morning to get a bit more atmospheric sky colours. But I don't think I can change it now, not without restarting. You know what? Let's restart. Let's restart. It's not going to hurt anything, is it? And Ali, I'm not sure if you're there or not. I very much appreciate you doing the moderating there. I put you as moderator because I've known you for a while, and I don't have a lot of viewers at the moment, but I've seen you've been helping out there, just letting things through that the automod has been blocking. So thanks very much there, Ali. Very kind of you. So, yep, 12 metre, 3-door, or the 18 metre. Stick to the 12 metre. And as you can see there, the only map you can click on is Berlin. Precipitation, yeah. So let's make this a wee bit earlier. Don't know what time it gets light in Berlin, so let's try 7 o'clock. Start again. Yeah, bots can be very naughty. So when's your next stream, Ali? Do you want to do a quick post in here? Let people know when your next stream is. They might want to come along and join you. That's too dark. You know what? I'm leaving it. I'm not starting again. For those of you who don't know, Ali's doing a wonderful flight at the moment. It's based around Amelia Earhart's journeys. And she's done several legs of it already. And it's a really great watch if any of you guys are interested. Alright, 3378. Well, it's early in the morning. And she wants a ticket. €5. I'm glad that Scotland never adopted the euros. Another piece of currency to get your head around. There we go, Alice. Oh, I'm sorting my audio. Alison says she'll do leg 13 on Saturday 10th of April at 2 PM UK, and there's her Twitch channel. So show her some love and pop on over and follow her if you haven't already. She's doing a wonderful job and very relaxing. Because Ali was flying for hours the other day and she was like a professional, I tell you. Absolutely wonderful. And her partner kept her stocked up with orange juice, of course. Okay, this is already doing my eyes in. You know how difficult it is to drive in the snow? You know where you end up getting tunnel vision? Oh dear. Let's see how far I can go. I chickened out yesterday. I actually stopped the snow. Well, let's keep it going. A bit like driving in fog. You know where you end up looking into nothing with your eyeballs bulging? Or is that just me? Feel free to comment. Oh, what of Siberia? Sibero? Guten Tag. That's the first time I've spoken to the passengers, I think. They probably think they got a rude driver. Oh, that was the Colonel that did it. Thanks, Colonel. Yeah, so I was working on the bot commands last night. Good to see that one working. Thank you for the shout out there for Alison. Another trooper. And I can't see who's in the view, but the Colonel also does some wonderful streams with Microsoft Flight Simulator if anyone's interested in going along and visiting him as well. He'd normally be streaming today, but he had a little computer problem. But normally on a Tuesday and a Thursday you will find him streaming about 8 PM UK time, Colonel. Thanks, Ali. So feel free to show him some love. Oh, stop the bus, James. There we go. So one thing that the bus did not have the other day is this cab light didn't come on. So they fixed that in the second, was it the second patch or the first patch? They fixed that because before I'd be looking at these and I wouldn't be able to see them because it was pitch dark, you know, to give the passengers their change. And eventually I'm sure that this ticketing and money is going to become a major part of the simulator. What's that there? Oh! I got a heater and a glass breaker. Wow. And I do like the deed. Look at the leather. Honestly, I'm sounding like a wee kid in a speed shop. I could just get it and go for a walk, actually. You know what? Sorry, passengers. I'll be right back. Oh. Look for something. Look, that's incredible. Just the way that they've animated the AI and the sky and the clouds. Dear God. Snow. There's the clouds, but they're not moving. Look at it. Murphy! How are you doing, my friend? Wow. I was just telling everybody we're having a fun day here in the bus, and I just went for a walk. And I think I've only broken one... Oh, no, in fact, I'm not going to talk about what I broke today. The GPS was correct, but the map was wrong. So I had to barge through a few vehicles, shall we say, and I'll leave it there. I know, right? And they actually released a patch today. And so this is the second one since the 25th of March. And it's still showing up as alpha or beta access, depending on which menu you're on. Look at it. I tell you. And they're on about adding AI buses, which they don't yet have. And because at the moment you're the only bus that's on the road. Look at it. Wow. I know I'm holding up the traffic here. Where's my bus? I just thought I'd go for a walk. Look at that. It's just incredible. Yeah, the snow is doing my head in a wee bit. Trying to drive the bus through it, but I'm going to persevere today. Oh, Element Shopping. Cafe House. Vine Souvenirs. Man. And as I said earlier on, that people from Berlin have actually looked at this simulator and they've said it's so lifelike. So the developers have done an outstanding job. You're not getting on my bus, are you? Nope, just having a wee look. Alright, I guess I better get moving. Sorry guys. Yeah, Colonel, I hope you're feeling better, mate. You've got to watch that blood sugar, my friend. Yeah, be pleased to know, Murphy, that... oh, well, I'm going backwards. I didn't hit anything, but you'd be pleased to know that I'm using a steering wheel now, and I just need to work out the manual gear changes. In the moment it's control with the brake and accelerator. Oh, on you go, mate. But yeah, it's so much easier than it was the other day, trying to control it with the Xbox controller. Look at that! Take more. Oh, brake, James. Look at that! Just the buildings, the lighting. You should have seen it earlier, Murph. We had the rain on the roads, and just the reflection that they were getting. Outstanding. As I said, mate, little kid, sweet shop, insert me. That's where I am at the moment. And my bots seem to be working. Past couple of days, the Stream Elements bot has had a life of its own, and the only reason I'm using it is because of the alerts at the moment. So actually, I think I disabled the Stream Elements bot. So I'm going to get rid of that entirely and just stick to Streamlabs actually. But I do need to work on the alerts. A couple of gents actually followed me today and the alerts were working, which was good. It's always nice to say thank you. That's why I don't want to not have an alert up there. And the timed events, oh, talking about timed events, the lights are green. I think it was the Colonel that told me about those, and those seem to be working. And also my ! Discord, ! Music, and I had Uptime. That's the one that the Colonel told me about. They seem to be working grand. No, you know what? I gotta have to get rid of this snow, guys. I'm gonna have a headache if I don't. Yep, but they're well behaved. Nope, no fog, not just yet. Okay, watch the snow vanish. Look at that. Change lanes, James. But look at the ground. Look at the lighting on it. Look at the buildings. I need to calm down. Oh, squeaky wiper. There we go. But look at it. Absolutely outstanding. Yeah, it really is more. Oh, brake.
Staatsoper.
Absolutely. And yeah, that's me talking to the announcer on the bus. Every time she talks, I answer her. Don't ask why. It can be lonely being a bus driver. Yeah, I don't know if Gibbo's still here, but he was suggesting a webcam. Once I stopped laughing and said no, it's never going to happen. I was telling the guys and girls that, I'm the microphone guy. I'm in 3 bands. And in my rock band, I'm the guy that stands up. I talk to the audience. I play amongst the audience and stuff. But don't ask me to sit here with a camera on me. It just freaks me out. And plus, I don't have any wigs. So... And I actually turned these bus signs off once, the markers, and I got, I went past too many bus stops. And you know what? I'm allowed a HUD like anyone else. Oh, right. See. Can't see. Please give me the right money. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Where I can't see to click the buttons if you want to change. Just as well I didn't need any. Which camera did you get, Ali? Out of curiosity. Seems to work grand for you. Yeah, Fyung93. The first couple of streams that I did, I was using an Xbox controller. Let me just change lanes here. Mirror signal maneuver. There we go. And it was only because I was using it with my train simulator and I got used to using it. But yesterday and today I'm using a Thrustmaster force feedback steering wheel with pedals, and it makes it so much more relaxing to drive. You know, you accelerate with your foot like you do in real life. You brake with your foot in real life. And I'm getting there. Yeah, it's still have the odd mishap like I did earlier, driving the big bendy bus when I didn't realise it. The Logitech, yeah, they do some cracking mirrors. Cameras. Mirrors, where did that come from? But I hope everyone's having a grand day. Like I'm saying, it's good to see so many people watching the stream. I really appreciate it. Oh, I said appreciate again, didn't I? Yeah, we're going to have an appreciation counter. I need my equivalent. You have your Firefly counter. I need somebody to count every time I say appreciate. I think we're up to 37 at the moment. 37 and a half. Because it went up. That was half an appreciation. Alrighty. He wants a ticket. ABC, wow, okay. Long journey. Thank you, sir. Did I just see... Wow, footprints in the snow. As well as bottles and junk, but cigarette ends. Wow. Is that chips? It is! They got fries on the ground. Oh, is that... No, it's leaves. Okay. Ah, well. Righty, let's get moving again. I'm getting too excited with just the graph. Look at the advertising boards, the billboards. Nivea. I'd be interested to know what licensing they got here, because everything seems to be the proper brand names. Very, very clever. So you're not... Oh dear. Squeeze through. You're not streaming in 4K, are you, Ali?
S- und U-Bahnhof Brandenburger Tor.
Alrighty. There's the grocery store again. Let me stop in there and get some groceries one day. Yeah, they've all sat down. And I need to work on bus lighting as well. I don't know if it's the fact that I don't have the bus lights turned on in the back, or the fact they're not being modelled yet. But I'll look into that. Oh, I need to remember this one too. It's always the same. Let me try and squeeze through without hitting anything. Oh, you stream the game at 1440 and drop the cam down to 1080. Nice. Yeah, I've got the game at 1080 and on 1920 by 1080, and then I've got that downscaled to 1280 for the stream. Oh, are they waiting? Yeah, cool. And I thought it would be better to actually make everything lower quality, or at least acceptable quality, while I make sure everything's all working. I mean, what do you guys think of the stream itself? Is the quality look adequate? You know, I'm not looking for a high definition 4K stream. I mean, this is a bus simulator. It's not like a fast-paced shooter where we need a 120 Hz refresh rate, you know? It's a bus. Yeah, my computer probably wouldn't even be able to reach that resolution with anything. And on top of that, my monitors are all 1080p anyway. I had a strange thought. I was thinking, I need to pull forward so that the traffic lights know that I'm there, so that they trigger. James, it's a simulator. Look at the lighting on the left. I need to turn the lights out in this room. Mind you, I'll stop at actually buying myself a bus driver's uniform. Oh, taxi drivers. You stay there, dude.
Marschallbrücke.
And what I was working on yesterday, again thanks to everybody's feedback, was that they couldn't hear the lady announcer. So I reduced everything in game down to 60, and then I put the announcer up to like 100%. Because I think it really adds that and me cringing. I think it really adds to the simulator being able to hear her talking. Excellent. No tickets? Perfect. I trust all of you. Now this is very true to life. You know, you get stuck. Oh, stay there. Oh, you know, oh yeah. And made it. Cool. Yeah, it's a little disconcerting every time I hit the brake pedal I hold it too long and I go backwards, but I'll work on that later after the stream actually. Stay there. How is the engine sounds coming through? When I'm not talking, that is. Can you hear it?
Charité Campus Mitte.
Starting to feel like I live here now. As I said, I've lost track of how many times I've been up and down here. But it's a lot of fun. Excellent, thank you, Ali. You're a star. But yeah, when I was looking at the price of the Stream Deck XL on Amazon, and I saw that some of them were like $560, and yeah, I'm glad I did take Murphy's tip there and get it directly from Elgato. Hey Farfoot, Phil, that's a Farfoot interesting name. Welcome to the stream. So we say not really, I take it you're talking about the engine noise, mate? Yeah, scalpers is the word. Hey! Magic 888. I'm going to pronounce it as Magic. Thank you for joining me, my friend. Very good to see you. Flying solo using Boost Talk Radio. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Very nice to see you here, mate. All of you, everybody. Little. And I got to stop doing that. Every time I see little on the right, I got to find little. And there's a caravan I do that with, and a pink bus. In an exit that I'm supposed to go down, I go, oops, I'm lost again. Kingsman! Thought you fell asleep, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hey, saying everybody, I really appreciate your company. You find with my bus driving, I just went through some smoke then, is that recently I've been having a few wing mirror incidents. Not so many today, but my timekeeping is atrocious, so I'm probably not going to get Driver of the Award year today anyway. What about the passenger complaints? Look at that sky! Look at that sky! These passengers going, this driver's rather excitable. Yeah. You know what? They can wait. Let's have a wee wonder. And you hear the engine's actually stopped. Oh, look. That's because it's all automatic at the moment, but eventually I'll control all that myself anyway. No. I just said it was a Fartfell. It was an interesting name, mate. Not saying it's funny. So look at that. Wow. Yeah, you can hear the air coming down as well, and eventually I'll be able to control all that as well. Just look at it. Stars are a wee bit bright. I could find fault if I wanted to. Well, let's get back in the bus. Wow. And it does seem to be very dynamic as far as the amount of road traffic is out there, as well as people, depending on the time of day. Where's the road? There we go.
Invalidenpark.
Yeah, one of these days I'm going to have a bit more of a wander, but I might wait until they open up the map, and then I can drive down some of these roads. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Xbox controller was fine for a couple of days. Just ask Warhamster in the kernel, because they actually saw some of my exploits there, and they were counting the wing mirrors that I kept losing. So yeah, this is a Thrustmaster. Don't ask me the one, but it's a Thrustmaster force feedback with the pedals. And every time I go over a pothole, or a manhole cover, or a drain, I can feel it in the wheel. Oh, there we go. Put on the brake too long. Yeah, that's going to be an annoyance. I'm going to fix that after the stream. Where are we actually? Yeah, let's say we're on the way to the airport. And let's say probably once we get to the airport, that's where we'll call it a day. We've been going for over 3 hours. And it's really awesome to see you guys and girls with me today. The game is called The Bus. That's it, The Bus. So it's funny, when I put that I was driving the bus, it just does sound like a generic name, but that's what they've called it. And the guys that wrote this are called TLS. They've done Fernbus and Tourbus. So, you know, they're old hands at actually writing driving software. But this is the first time they've actually done a bus route as such. Fernbus is... oh, hang on. I say that because I always run into these posts. Excellent. Steering wheel help there. Yeah, Fernbus is a coach simulator. And then Tourbus, I'm not quite sure what that one is. You know, how it would differentiate from the other ones. Oh yeah, yeah, lots of oh dears. Lots of oh dears. Oh yeah, playing game. It's playing at the bus. But yeah, that's what it's called, mate. It's called The Bus. It's quite outstanding, I think. Oop, it's a lamppost. At least all the lampposts that I run into before were all accidents. I don't want to run directly into one that's right in front of me. That would be embarrassing. Another thing, I wonder if they've actually got full beam lights on here. I'm sure they might. That was like a contradiction. I'm sure they might. They might. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, we've got our own Discord channel. It's based around train simming and truck simming and bus simming. and the link has just popped up, so please feel free if you want to come along and join the group. Not many of us in there, but the majority of the discussion so far has been Train Simulator 2021 and the bus. Feel free to come along if you want to. Oh, thanks, Colonel. You know what? Yeah, I will add that to the game, actually. Nice one. Because this is so new, and not everybody's into driving simulators, but once they see this, they actually get interested and want to buy it. And I think we've had at least 3 people here tonight. Who knows, we might get Murphy doing it. Alright, 2 lanes here, James. Don't change lanes. Don't run into cars. Hey. Insert smug mode. Again. Yeah, I love the trope. Brake. Let me see where I'm going. Yeah, let's change lanes here. Bear with me, guys. I don't like to... Don't like to ignore the chat while I'm driving.
U-Bahnhof Turmstraße.
That's the only problem with driving at night. It's a lot harder to see the edge of the cars while I'm trying to look at the chat. Oh, bear with. What have we got? 700 metres to the next bus stop. But yeah, I think next time I do this, I'll turn out the main lights that I've got that's glaring all around me, because it's slightly distracting. When you haven't said that, looking up every time to read chat and have a look at OBS is also distracting, but I think you get the point. And I just calm the lights down a wee bit. Well, like I said, I hope everybody's enjoying this, and it is a very, very new simulator, and it's called The Bus. Right on, Clyde. Yeah, you know, Kingsman, the truck simulator. I got Euro Truck Simulator and American one. I find they run quite well. And as I said to you earlier, I need to probably put a understeer. Hang on. This is not a high-end system, and I find Truck Sim works as well as in this computer as the bus does. Not sure I would like it on a laptop. Might be a bit too small of a screen for me, but yeah, Mac 888, it really is. It's one of those things that until you've seen it or tried it, you think, what's interesting here? You know, you're driving a bus. And somebody made a comment the other day, and it was valid. They said it looked very linear. You know, you get in a bus, you drive, you stop. But as you've seen, there is just so much more to it than that. The atmosphere really captures you. And here's me worrying about doing a head-on now here. Whoop, or going backwards. This AI traffic is awesome. Oh, lights have changed. Thank goodness for bus lanes. Excellent. Alright. And if you see they've all got coats on and stuff, and if you do this journey in the middle of summer, as some of you have seen, they have like vests on and t-shirts, regardless of what the rain is actually doing. So I wonder if they will change it with the weather, and not just the season and the time of year. Well, you know what, if you think Truck Simulator is boring, then don't play it, mate. But, you know, we don't talk about boring stuff here, mate. If you're, let's keep things light-hearted, yeah? Alrighty. And I'm driving in the cycling lane. So let's have a look at the map again. There we go. Probably 3/5 of the way there. Excellent. I can see you now, Ali. Yeah, my chat stopped earlier when I went on a break, actually, and I'd come back. Yeah, probably. How long did it stop for, guys? Just curious. Nothing I can do about it, just interested. Oh, okay. Didn't miss much. I didn't run into anything. But welcome back. Very kind of. Wow, 13 viewers. Double digits. As I said, every one of you, very, very welcome. And thank you for keeping us all company. Don't fight it, Murphy. Don't fight it. Go with the flow. But you don't have enough hours in the day. That's the problem. You do not have enough hours in the day. You probably spend 7 days a week on the two-tone platform. So if anybody of you that's here is not familiar, Murphy does the Two-Tone Murphy channel. If somebody could do a exclamation "so" for Murphy, that would be great. And feel free to go and show him some love. He has an exceptional channel there based around Microsoft Flight Simulator, and he's been adding Truck Simulator into it as well. So go and show him some love. We're all friends.
Turmstraße, Bolzenstraße.
Yeah, that's the trouble. There's too many sims and not enough hours in the day. There's not enough bottles of gin, mate. And I ran out of scotch yesterday, actually. Me and the Colonel, we were actually having a grand old time. It was his birthday and we had an awesome stream. And he kept me company all the way through. But that's when I ran out of scotch. I guess I could always go and buy some, but I'm driving a bus at the moment. Honestly, I'm really having a fun time here, and everyone that's watching, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A streamer is nothing without an audience. And you guys and girls will make it worthwhile. Move your car. Pretend anger. It's purple. Oh no, it's not, it's blue. can see I'm missing a couple of bits of chat there. Let me get this bus pulled over and have a wee read. Yeah, you know what, Gibble? I've downsized the output from 1920 1080 down to 1280, and I'm only using like 2.1 megabit bitrate, and it seems to be working fine. And I don't really want to increase it, because until I think you get to partner or whatever, you don't want people watching and they don't have the ability to watch the higher bitrate. So if this is working, and as I said, this isn't going to be a 120 hertz first-person shooter, and so it seems to be working. So thanks very much for the feedback there, and the bots are behaving. Let's have a quick read. Yeah, music provided by Stream Beats. I tell you, that guy, Harris Heller, absolutely amazing. If you ever watch some of his videos about his story, one of them, he was actually talking about his mum was telling him off, you know, tell him to get a proper job. And now look at him, his monthly income is 200,000 a month. You know, so he's put the time in. He's done a great job. Well, watch the road, James. You're turning right here. But yeah, the other day trying to do this with the Xbox controller, it was not pretty. A few stutters in the game. That's the first time I've seen that, actually. Daz! Oh! How you doing, buddy? I'm going to say again, you're amongst friends. I'm getting them all assimilated into enjoying Bus Simulator. What's called The Bus. They're very, very welcome, mate. But yeah, when Harris Heller, his story is quite amazing. You know, he's a self-made man. He's put the time in, and he got a video. He's got a video there that Stream Beats brings him in about $150,000 a month. And you know what? The music you listen to is his, and it's all royalty free. Got a lot of respect for the guy. Yeah, thanks, Daz. It's very kind of you to come along. Like I said, I'm in 3.5 hours. I didn't realise I could blether for 3.5 hours. But your company's welcome, mate. Yeah. Lighting, transitions, camera. He's a humble man. He's a great guitar player too. He must have some faults. But yeah, when I first started watching him, I didn't know him. But the more I watched him, the more I started to understand where he was going, and now he's definitely on my bucket list all the time to watch. No, Gibbo. Murphy's Scottish accent. It sounds like an Australian trying to sound American, or maybe that's just my opinion. Sean Connery's okay, but I wonder if I could do Sean Connery. No, I'm not even going to try. Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe no. When you try and lower your voice on a stream, it doesn't work. So again, welcome all the new people. You're very, very welcome. I actually got lost here earlier. Kebab. James, stop pointing out the kebab shop. Kebab shop. Sorry, I had to do it. Oh yeah. His liver puddling is excellent. Now Mac, I think you're Canadian, aren't you? 4K 42-inch TV. Wow. Ultra wide. I think... Oh, sorry, this lady wants a ticket. Hang on. He's me busy chatting and texting. And there's a lady here who wants a ticket to get to the airport. Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, I saw your... and I need to change lanes here. I saw your maple leaf. I got relatives. I got cousins up in Canada. Nova Scotia, that is on my bucket list. I live in St. Louis, Missouri. And Nova Scotia, because they've still got the... Is it the 42nd Highlander Regiment up there? Absolutely. Let's try and get out of here. Alright. You can tell I know this route. Mind you, having said that, I still get lost. We're a nice German development company. Important Finnish language. Excellent. Excellent. The world is a small place, my friend. And with streaming and having people join you for the fun, it makes it smaller. It's awesome. Yeah, I think my cousins are up in Quebec. I think. I've never visited them. But yeah, Nova Scotia, I have to get up there when things improve. So for those of you who don't know, you know Murphy does a lot of photography, and so do I. And where I live in America, there's not a lot to see. It's fairly flat. You know, there's no Great Lakes, there's no mountains or anything. We're really in the... If anybody's seen programs where they talk about Tornado Alley, I basically live in that band from the southwest to the northeast of America, and they call it Tornado Alley. Oh, Tornado Alley. Hey, we got a new name for you, Alley. Tornado Alley, I like it. But I'm thankfully on the east part of it. We get tornado sirens fairly often, but my sister-in-law got hit once, but their house was okay. But other than scary tornadoes flying through, there's not a great deal to photograph if you like your landscapes. But Nova Scotia, yeah, that's definitely got to get up there. Tornado Alley. New gaming name. Insert smug mode. That's going to be my catchphrase. Insert smug mode. Oh, he just turned his lights on. James is not real. And I'll catch up with the chat in a wee minute, guys. This is that road that I said I hated earlier. It's long, it's straight, it's narrow. How hard can it be to drive in a straight line? Left a bit, right a bit, left a bit. You get the point. I'm pulling my shoulders in at the moment. But as normal, I'm 15 miles an hour, less than speed limit. Look at the colour of the trees. Oh, and here's the traffic going by. Now, she never made her announcement then. Interesting. I wonder if that's a bug. But you guys and girls may have noticed I'm well addicted to the bus. Hello, guten Tag. Good morning, whatever time of day it is. Alrighty. Eddie Stone. Who's Eddie Stone? I've not lived in Britain for a while and I don't watch television. Seriously. Eddie Stone. Sorry, I'm just going through the chat here, guys. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Alright, Ali, you take care of my friend. Go get him, Tornado Ali. Instead of smog mode. Dear. Things that amuse us children. Right, let's get out of this junction. Away from this car. Nobody's let me out. Dudes. Yeah, I tried to get rid of my television set in America because I said nobody watches it. And the wife said, well, I do. I guess I forgot about her. Yeah, take care, Ali. Always a pleasure. And like saying, everybody, don't forget Ali is doing her streams based around Amelia Earhart. And they're awesome. If you want a bit of history, some nice, peaceful, quiet company, and Microsoft Flight Simulator, go and pay her a visit. I need a shameless plug button, but other than that, if you haven't followed me, it'd be very kind of you if you want to. My Discord channel has just shown up. If you pink us, if you feel the urge, pop on over to our Discord and like I say, we chat about train simulator, bus simulator, truck simulator, and we have a section for flight simulator, but it's empty at the moment. As you said, there are too many simulators, and most of us just seem to be doing buses, trucks and trains. And we're nearly at the end, actually. This is thoroughly enjoyable, and as I said, and I got to stop saying as I said, the quirks of being online and live is that mannerisms such as ums and ahs and as I said have to try and keep them in tow.
Flughafen Tegel.
Absolutely. I've tried to say that about 1,000 times and it sounds nothing like a German accent. Absolutely nothing. I'll try it, but no, in fact no I won't. I need to practice more. Wing mirror simulator. Yeah. I'm lost for words. I think I'm doing quite well with the wing mirror simulations here at the moment. Understeer. Yeah, can you imagine trying to do that with an Xbox controller? Oh, look at those posts in the middle with the signs on them. I know. Kid, sweet shop. Insert me. And it looks so different depending on the time of day. Oops. Come backwards again, James. Look at those colours. Try Joe. I see you've followed me there, mate. I don't know if I thanked you, and Kingsman and Rasco. It's been a while ago. 2 hours ago. I can't remember if I thanked you, but thank you. It's very, very much appreciated. As I said, a streamer without an audience is a guy talking to a screen. I'll try not to let the fame of 13 viewers get to my head just yet. And our last stop, guys and girls. There's them gloopy people. Not sure if gloop is the correct word, but seem to hang around there a lot. Maybe an aircraft just came in. That's departures, I guess. In the pilot's eye. But I'm really looking forward to having the AI buses. At the moment, as you saw, there wasn't a single bus that we passed. Drinks machines. Could do with a juice at the minute. Mac 88, stick another end on. An 8 on rather. I very much appreciate you stopping by, and hope you catch me in another one, either here or on Murphy's. So let me see if this actually ends the scenario, or the tour, or the trip, or whatever you want to call it. I bet it doesn't. Give it a second or two. Wow. So, very quickly guys, so the engine noise in the background, do you think it's a bit too low or just a bit manageable above the audio? Somebody want to give me a bit of feedback on that? Yeah, roadmap. Yeah, they've done a great job of the roadmap as well. And if you look at phase 1, everything in phase 1 that they're looking at is still exciting stuff, and this is week 2, you know. So what I'm going to do, like saying, based on what you guys say in the chat, I might turn the audio for the game up a wee bit, but I'll wait until somebody lets me know how you think the engine sound is. Because that's the thing, I want to turn it up. Sounds fine. Okay. Not too loud, not too quiet. Okay. Excellent. Well, guys and girls, what can I say? Your company has been very, very welcome. I'm probably going to call it a day now, and hope the Colonel gets his equipment all sorted out and gets back streaming again, because I feel like I've encroached on his time a wee bit. But not to worry, I hope everyone's feeling good and the day's treating you well. I'm going to call it a day, and thanks very much for joining me on my stream of The Bus. Bye bye.
Simple, dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never